Hello everybody, my name is Marty and welcome to Diamonds and Denim First Impression Fridays. I think I might start calling y'all icons. I don't know, I'm having an iconic vibe. Today I have a very special First Impression Fridays. I say that every First Impression Friday, but this one is special because it's my first time using this brand ever trying it, ever owning it, anything. I have today the Kat Von D Innerstellar Palette. So her vibe isn't really my vibe, so I never really bought anything from her. It was I looked at it, the colors are not colors I usually use, so I wanted to give it a shot. It was $24.99 at TJ Maxx. Their compared price is $35. It retails for $53 from what I saw on Amazon. Apparently it's an old palette and I couldn't really find it anywhere. But so if you want to see how I got this look, what I think of this product, you can just keep on watching. Thank you. Okay, so this is the packaging. First of all, something I find weird about it, it's called Innerstellar, not Interstellar. I know it's obviously got a lot to do with the planets based off the names and the packaging and all that. The packaging is very, very pretty though. Like if you look, each one of those discs, they have like reflections on them. Innerstellar is raised up, so is the Kat Von D logo. It's black, which again is kind of cool because the fact that they are basing it is like space-based. Now the box is pretty much falling apart. Like I usually keep my box. I won't probably be able to keep this one because this one is like literally falling to pieces. But I bought it from TJ Maxx, so who knows how long it was there. Take it out the box. Again, I'm just gonna have to unroll it. But I will say this, the interior of the box, now that I can actually see it, is very pretty. Back of the box, of course, has the shades and the price tag from TJ Maxx. This is the palette itself. Again, it's gorgeous. It's pretty much the same as the box. The back, of course, same as the box back, actually has the names of all the shades. It doesn't have the colors. It's a real eerie kind of gray, black, and like kind of purpley color. I've never had a palette like this before with these kind of colors. Let's open it up. Okay. It's got the, okay, somebody took the little plastic thing off of it. Has a beautiful mirror. Has all the shades. The shades didn't have a cover on it either. Oh, so the colors, again, are different than colors I usually use. There's not a lot of browns, there's not a lot of taupes. There are some right here, but it's mostly these really dark, beautiful, rich, deep. It reminds me of vampires. And like I said, I'm familiar with Kat Von D. I'm not familiar with her products, but I'm familiar with Kat Von D. So I get that it's kind of a gothic, kind of darky, vampire-esque True Blood situation going on. Like if there's one palette that is a standout, it's this one. Now, I don't know what the colors look like or anything like that, but I like how they have the 3 bigger pans for the colors you're gonna use more often than not. The mirror is so big, and the box, the palette, it's not a hard, it's like a cardboard palette. Kind of reminds me of the Smashbox double exposure palette. So let's get to playing. I'm excited. Eyes, face already primed, eyebrows already done, all that's already done, so I could get straight to playing with the palette. Excited. All right, so let's see what's up. So for a base color, I think I'm gonna go in with this pretty matte white color, which is called Gravitron. Oh, okay. Oh, I like this too, how it is right here. It looks like a book spine. I like that, that's nice. Okay, so anyway, Gravitron, let's get some, just to, of course I primed with the Urban Decay 24-hour shadow primer. And so I just wanna put a dry base over it. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing on this eye since it's close to the camera, and I'm gonna do this one separate off camera just so this video isn't super duper long. Kat Von D Interstellar. Again, I'm gonna go back in with Gravitron again and just kind of touch up this side again now that y'all are closer to me. So, as my transition color, I think I might go in with this one, which is Vast. And again, if y'all remember when I did the Sweet Peach palette last week, I'm doing the eye look first, and then I'm gonna go over the swatches with y'all, just because I like to spend more time with it on my actual eye, so y'all can really see what the eye look looks like. No one wears swatches to the store. They wear eye look, so. And I'm thinking today of doing a bit of a cut crease using this palette, because like I said, it's so dark. I think you could probably get real creative with the colors in here. So something I've noticed right off the bat working with it, it's not as pigmented as I was expecting it to be. But again, I'm not familiar with Kat Von D, so her stuff might always be like that. But it's just, I mean, coming from that Sweet Peach palette that was super duper pigmented, this one is not as pigmented as I was expecting for Kat Von D to be. I thought they were gonna be super rich, super deep pigments in there. So we're gonna go with Astrological. Yes, Astrological. Let me tell y'all something that's aggravating me about it already. the way the names are. So this is the palette. All the names are on the back. So in order to say what name it is, you gotta flip it over back and forth. Like, it's kind of annoying. Like, if you're gonna put the names, just put them on the front. Why are you putting them on the back? I don't know. Aggravates me a tad. So Astrological is this pretty, like, kind of taupey-esque brown color. Let's see what's up with Astrological. I think that a lot of that color is because I have not cleaned the brush. I don't think that's the actual color of Astrological. Oh, it's very pretty though. Maybe it is, I don't know, because I don't even remember the last time I used that brush. So I'm going to blend these two colors out with this Glamour Dolls brush real quick. Just blending that crease color into the transition color and dragging it a little bit across my eye. So this is our transition and our crease color blended. So now I'm gonna hollow out the lid and create my crease. How many times have I done cut creases on here and always say, you know, I don't know really how to do a cut crease that well. And then it comes out pretty good. Now, because I said that today, this is gonna be the day that it just comes out terribly wrong. So to make my crease, to cut my crease, I'm gonna use this really pretty purple right here, which is called, I gotta flip to the back again, 3 a.m. It's a pretty name. It's not a pretty name, but I like it. So 3 a.m. I'm going to use the mirror that they so kindly provided, which y'all know I love. And let's dip in the Morphe. This brush I'm using too is a Morphe M165 brush. I usually use it for eyeliner, but since I need a concentrated brush to get this cut crease right, I'm going to use it today for that. Okay. Oh, I like 3 a.m. It's pretty. It's very... I don't know if it's that pigmented or if it's this brush that I'm using, because it could easily be 3 a.m. because I mean 3 a.m. It could easily be the brush because the brush is just a really hardcore brush. It's very like dense, so it could be the brush too. I don't know. And again, I'm just creating where I want this crease to be on my cut crease. Okay, all right. All right, cat girl. Okay. Cat say, girl, you ain't gonna play me. Ooh, I like, okay. Okay. I like it so far. Okay, so I got my crease. I'm going to blend that crease out a little bit before I continue. I want it to be bold, but I don't want it to be that bold. Like, I don't need it to be like a line on me with an eyeliner. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go with this brush, this SL Miss Glam brush. And it's the Blend Beauty brush from SL Miss Glam for Ipsy. I might actually go back in with Astrological, which is this one again, and use that to kind of diffuse that line a little bit. And to help diffuse that line a little, I'm just blending that other brown color on top of it. You see, like here, that's where the brown is and where the purple is, and that's what I'm doing. It's just kind of... I'm going to use my concealer brush just to make sure I have a good line. I don't want to go back over it and like diffuse it or undo it. So I'm going to go in with my NYX eyeshadow base in Skin Tone, which I like that one because it's a cream, just because it's a harder look. So I want to get make sure I get the straightest line in something that's definitely going to cover it. I don't want it to blend. I don't want it to mix. I want you to be able to see purple and then lid color. That's it. I'm not going to be able to do like this. I have to do it like this. I have to do it with y'all because I can't see using that mirror. Yeah, so if you see what I'm saying, it made it where it's a really straight purple line where the lid, where the crease is supposed to be, where I cut the crease, right here. And then it's just, then you see just the lid color. I didn't want it to be like a purpley, browny mix. Since I did this first little layer, I'm going to go back over it with the cream contour brush, with the cream eyeshadow brush, and just kind of pack it on a little bit more because I wanted to really be able to stand out whatever color I decide to use over it. And I have no idea what color that's going to be yet. I am also, I think I'm going to set it with a little setting powder so it's dry because I don't like to like clop on eyeshadow either. I'm not about that life. Okay, so my concealer brush has the night off. You can go. And I'm calling on my cream eyeshadow brush from Shani. I'm going to just dip a little bit in there. And again, I'm just building up my base a little bit because I don't want it to be, I really want to make sure that that color that I put on my lid is just that color. I don't want to see any purple peeking through. I don't want to see any skin peeping through. I just want that color. What color that is, I have no idea yet, but whatever it is gonna be, I want it to just be that. Okay, so in order to set this base color on my eye, I'm going to use the banana setting powder from Bella Pierre. And the reason I'm using this one instead of my regular one is this one is really, really fine milled. Like, it's super duper lightweight. Like, it's like it'll blow away in a second. So I don't really use it on my face that much. I really like it for this, though, for setting an eyeshadow base. So just using a teeny tiny little bit of loose powder. So I think my base is all set. Okay, Kat Von D, let's see what's up with you, girl. So looking at my options here, walk on the wild side, girl. We're gonna use this pretty, it's like between a gray and a purple, this color right here, which is Dark Star. Yeah, so we're gonna use Dark Star for most of the lid, and then I'm gonna go into the crease, I'm gonna go into the tear duct with this really light silver, which is Dios. For me, that's the best cut crease I've personally ever done. Now, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, and the fact that I don't really do cut creases, that's really pretty. Ooh, it's darker than I was expecting it to be, but it's pretty though. Trying to bring that gray right up to the purple cut crease that we did earlier. Should have done a lighter color, it would have looked prettier. It would have really been able to see the cut crease had I done a lighter color, but next time. It's for a different kind of look, like a look I don't usually do. This palette is kind of, it's cool, it's different, but it's cool. It's a different vibe than what I'm used to. I will say this though, honey. She's gonna do a neutral lip today because there's a lot of eye going on over here. So I'm going in with that lighter sparkly color, Dios. Yeah, Dios. I'm gonna go in with Dios here, and I'm going to just do it in my tear duct real quick. And Dios is really pretty. It looks like crushed diamonds. Like, it's so pretty. I like you, Dios. And to top it off, since we're already going kind of extreme with it, I'm going to go in with Nightcrawler, which is that pretty matte black I was talking about earlier. And I'm just going to really quickly... Oh, geez, that's a deep, look how deep that is. That's a deep color. I'm just going to go in here, which is where my liner wing is going to end. I'm glad I didn't put like a whole lot on the brush because damn, look how much that, I barely, look at what I put on I put a dot. And I used it between both eyes, and like, really, it's a lot. So now when I do my liner, I'll have that extra little, like, extra babushka on the end here. So now I am taking my blending brush, and I'm blending that dark color into my lid, and just trying to make sure the end all kind of goes together. And it's, let me clean up around my eyes a little bit, because I want to make sure we have the eye look right before we move on and I do the rest of my face. And then I'll come back and I will tell you if it gets a diamond or not. We'll swatch it first, then we'll decide if it gets a diamond or not. But I want to have my whole face on before we swatch it, so. Okay, people, so I am back with the Kat Von D Innerstellar Palette. Face is completely done now. Went ahead and did a lighter lip because, I mean, it's a lot of eyeshadow going on here. But what I did not do, actually, I'm not completely done. I needed to go back into this palette to get a little under eye eyeshadow going. So I'm gonna take my Vasanti brush that I always use, this one right here. I'm gonna go in with Astrological, which is this one, and then I'm gonna line my eyes with the purple, since I think I already actually have it on my eyeliner brush. So real big swoosh all the way across with that color. Actually, I'm sorry, that's not Astrological. The color I just used is called Lunacy, and that's this kind of glittery brown right here. So I'm gonna go back under with that one more time because it's a pretty light color. Then I'm gonna take that same Morphe brush I used earlier, which is right here. I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna go in with that same purple 3 AM. Let me get close to y'all so y'all can really see what I'm doing. All I'm gonna do is stamp at my lash line. Somewhat straight purple line. See that? So looks good. Which, by the way, just so you know, with these bangs, I've been getting called Cleopatra probably every freaking day since I did them, which I'm not, again, I'm not mad at. Cleopatra, who doesn't want that comparison? But just know if you decide to get these bangs, or bangs similar to this, which is not the ones I wanted, actually. I wanted like long Lady Gaga, circa 2010 2002 bangs, 2005 bangs, yeah. But the girl didn't even look at the picture when she went to cut them, so she cuts them, and like they grew out a lot. They were like right here. I hated them. I called them Tiny Tina bangs from Bob's Burgers. So annoyed, but anyway. Pick them up a little bit so I could freeze my face for the night. Okay, so I am back. I'm completely finished now. My eyeshadow is done, makeup is done, face is done, everything is done. So we did not swatch the colors. So I want to swatch the colors really quickly. I always like to do a swatch test. So we did the packaging already. We did the demo on my eyes now, and I'm going to do the swatches really, really quickly. It shouldn't take me that long. So let's do the 3 really big swatches right here first. So these colors are Lichen. Okay, Lichen. I like that name. Let me kill. Oh, you can see it now. Okay, Lichen is pretty. Okay, Vast. I'm gonna put Vast right next to Lichen. Okay, Vast is pretty light, but Gravitron, which I think I used earlier on, so I don't know what. I think I set my base with Gravitron and Gravitron. So those are the 3 bigger swatches on the top, the 3 bigger pans on the top. And I want to show y'all how much I'm swatching so y'all can see. Just one quick pass. I'm not gonna give you chance after chance after chance to work. Killing Moon, it's a scary name. Killing Moon, not a scary color though. It's a pretty, actually boring color. Moonshine. Okay, it's pretty, I guess. And 3 a.m., which is the color I used for my crease and for my liner. So those are the colors. Okay, so here we go with Orion. Okay. Dark Star. All right, Dark Star is like the best swatch we got so far. And Astrological. And then the last 3 we have Lunacy, which I also used today. Dios. Oh. And Nightcrawler. Okay, so swatches as a whole, I find the swatches are slightly weaker than I was expecting them to be. They're pretty, but they're just a little weak. They're kind of like the Chocolate Bonbons palette I did. Like, I can see the colors, I see that they match, I see that they go with the pans, but it's weaker than I was expecting it to be. But on the eye, I mean, the look is not weak at all. The look is very beautiful. But the swatches are a little splotchy, see, a little bit splotchy. But like I said earlier, no one wears swatches for a look. They wear eyeshadow for a look. So I'll let that go. These wipes are by True Beauty. They're makeup remover wipes, and they're lemon scented. I don't really smell lemon, but I mean, when I'm doing these swatch videos, I didn't used to buy makeup wipes, but now that I gotta swatch things, like, dude, I gotta always have makeup wipes around me at all times. So let's recap the stats. This is the actual palette itself. This is the box, which is falling apart. I'm not gonna keep it in the box much longer, I don't think. This must be an older palette because I couldn't really find it anywhere. I saw it on Amazon for $53. Sephora used to have it for $60. And the rest of it looks like it's between $25 and $50. So I'm gonna go with Amazon and say $53 is the price I'll compare it to. So I got it on mega sale, if that's the thought process. It's $53, I got it for $25, again, at TJ Maxx. The Innerstellar Palette, this is the first Kat Von D palette, or Kat Von D anything, honestly, that I've ever used. Not even owned, but just used, period. Her vibe is not my vibe usually, but after trying this, I like it. I'm gonna give it a diamond, only because I feel like even though it's kind of a one-trick pony with looks, like you can't do too many things with it, this look I made tonight, even though it's not in my wheelhouse, it's not something I would usually do, I mean, this look is, I love it. The swatches were a little bit weak, but the color payout, I mean, they blended so well. A cut crease is hard to do and not make it either look totally watery or totally watered down and washed out, or totally separate. And I think this one did really, I think it did a really good job. So I'm giving the Kat Von D Innerstellar Palette a diamond. Thank you so much for watching this week's edition of Diamonds and Denim. First Impression Fridays, please subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see the blog that correlates with this with a little more information and where you can find this now, where you can order it today, you can see the blog link attached. Other than that, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next week here on Diamonds and Denim, First Impression Fridays. Bye.